We are live, aren't we? Welcome back, everyone. It's Friday night here. It's May 15th, and we are in week 3,000 of this COVID situation. Welcome to Making Waves. This is our way to kind of keep the ball rolling, keeping people active, and staying with you guys every week, doing something viral, and just keeping the community strong. This is Making Waves session number 2, and tonight we have a really special guest. He's a 2-time performer on Shiprock so far, and he's become a huge favorite of a lot of people, and he's really gone out of his way a lot of times to help us out, and we couldn't be more thankful. So please, without further ado, Hyro the Hero.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? Chilling.
What's up, dude?
Good, man. Chilling, quarantining.
So real quick, guys, for everyone in Facebook land, we'll lay this out real quick. We're just going to talk about whatever Hyro wants to talk about. We'll pose questions to you. And what we'd like is for you guys on the Shiprock Facebook Live page, please throw in some comments. If you got some questions, we'll get to those and we'll pose those to Hyro. But for the beginning, let's let a couple of artists talk with each other. So let's let Chad and Hyro do their thing for a bit.
Yeah. What's up, Chad? Chilling.
So
what's up, Shiprockers?
Yeah, what's up, Shiprock? In full disclosure, we discussed this already, but Hyro's in Los Angeles, so am I, which is probably why you've seen Sun gracing his beautiful face right now. And you're like, oh, is this real? How does it feel out here? How do you feel like being essentially stuck home in Los Angeles, not just in general for the pandemic, but as an artist that had plans to be on tour? Because you just said,
oh man, it fucking sucks, dude. It's the worst feeling ever. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro, because I kind of planned everything and what I was gonna do, and I'm like, oh yeah, you know how it is every year. You know, when it's a brand new year, you be like, oh man, I'm about to take over. I'm about to take over this year. It's over now. So that got cut short. Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna take your shit sandwich and just smushes it right in your face.
Man, yeah, man. So if y'all ain't know, I'm supposed to be on tour with Asking Alexandria, Falling in Reverse, Wage War, but you know things with the corona and stuff, it got pushed back. So it's rescheduled. I mean, most likely looking like shit with everything. I don't know, but most likely looking at everything going towards next year now. So I've been just killing this, internet game, making remixes, trying to build up, just build up what I can while we in this time frame.
I wanted to ask you about those remixes, and I'll come back to it real quick because I watch every single one of them, and I think I think not only are they awesome, but they're innovative and an interesting way, fun way to keep your fans engaged. Your mind healthy, and also the creative process of it. But I wanted to ask you specifically about Shiprock, and Justin will be able to chime in a little bit deeper here. But I remember we did a tour. Last October, we were out on a tour. You and Wilson, and I kept telling you about the ship because you got booked and you're going to be on it. And we had a few different conversations. So I was like, you just wait. When you get there, your whole brain hole is going to be exploded. It's such a good time. The fans are so engaged, become part of your life. How do you feel after now doing the ship? You did it twice now, right?
Twice already, twice. It's amazing, man. First time it was an epic introduction too, because it was, I didn't expect people to even know me like that at first and to have a crowd. So that was crazy right at the beginning. That was, off top was just wild, walking by and seeing people say what's up and knowing who I was. I just thought I was gonna walk in and chill and, and try to build up some people, but everybody came prepared. They were just like waiting, and I'm glad that I lived up to the hype, I did my thing and lived up to the hype, had an amazing time. So I knew second time around, I had to come stronger to, introduce a new song and got to be on the big stage. That was fucking epic. And yeah, man, it's an amazing time. And the beach, that was just crazy.
Let me bring that up real quick, Hyro. Is like you mentioned the first time you came on, and you were a little, not apprehensive, but you're like, well, okay, are they going to know who I am? I said that one thing we talked about Josh from the band 68 last week is like how knowledgeable Shiprockers are.
Yeah, man.
The announce acts that aren't familiar or hadn't been on, they're going into Spotify or iTunes and checking it out. And you know what, man? They're really gracious about trusting us in our taste and about the band and act we bring on. And and you like you just said it. And the second time on, you're family, man. You're kind of like ingrained, and you're embraced. And And so, yeah, man. So I'm glad to hear that it surprised you the first time. Like, holy shit, these people.
Oh yeah, man. It was a shock, man. You know, and I brought my wife that first one too, man. So she was like a little superstar too. So it was just epic for both of us. It's just like, oh wow, this is super dope. So you know, it's just all, you know, when it comes to stuff like that, I just want to live up to the hype and put on a good show, and I'm glad we did that.
You know, like I mean, I have my own experiences with the ship in post the first performance and how it's moved on through my entire life, not outside of just Wilson, but as a human. Did you see subsequently a lot of like new fans or more engaged fans out there on the road when you post ship and you went on your first tour? Did you see like a turnaround from that?
Yeah. You see Shiprock. I seen it before I fucking Shiprockers was there before I even got on Shiprock. So that was cool. And they just kept telling me like, you're gonna have an amazing time. You're gonna have an amazing time. And it was true, man. So, you know, I built up more fan base. And the difference is, you know, Shiprock fans, they really with you. Like you said, it's family, man. So, you know, even on a slow post on Instagram, there's still some Shiprockers gonna show some love on my post. You get what I'm saying? They always down for the artists, you know. So that's the coolest thing I love about it, man.
Yeah, they're really good at kind of like telling their friends, hey, you got to check out this guy. Let's say you're going to play in Columbus or whatever. You're going to go play a club or theater show there. They're going to come and they're bringing 10 of their friends and they're going to represent you. And they're kind of like, you know, they're an incredible street team, if you even want to call them that, you know?
Yeah, exactly, man. So, yeah, I was so happy.
Someone mentioned here, Sean Smith on our Facebook page mentioned, and I agree with him, your first deck show in the middle of the afternoon was fucking epic.
Yo, that's what's up.
It was loud, good. Everyone was in a great mood. The weather was perfect. It's like one of those things like the stars kind of aligned for that
Everything
show.
aligned, yeah.
And so, so thank you, Sean, for that question, man. That's great.
Thank you,
it was a statement. He wasn't taking a question. He
was a statement on that.
Hey,
that's what's up.
I apologize.
He's like, Sean's like, yeah,
no, dude,
I heard your show was epic.
Oh.
Was it epic? You mentioned something, Hyro, and I don't want to. I'll throw this back to Justin, but I wanted to chime in because there's this very specific situation between our bands where I can't remember the city that we were in, but we were on tour together and we played that weird like a gaming center. Never heard of the place before.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Like 10 people, 12 people there total, and pretty much every one of them were Shiprockers. And you said like how they show you love. You know,
that was the moment though. That moment right there really stood out. Yeah, because they was the only ones there, and they was rocking like it was fucking 10,000 people.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, you said, well, if nobody shows you love on a comment, there's always gonna be a Shiprocker there having your back. It's seriously like family. Like that night for us, you know, Wilson, we're bringing you guys out. We're like, shit, there's like fucking 12 people at the show. They're gonna think we're fucking terrible. Like Hyro's these guys are fucking a joke, and they made everything that day so much better. And it's a testament to not only their ability to make your day as a fan, but how dedicated they are. Because some people would show up in a room and see like, it was a pretty big room too, and see like 5 other people there and be like,
I'm out.
The fun's gonna be but they made the whole entire night so special. And
well, that's the thing is about keeping you know, rock alive, keeping the music alive, and that's what they're doing for sure. And it's never gonna go nowhere where, you know, with Shiprockers like that, because, you know, they even bring the young ones coming up loving the music too. So, you know, it's gonna be just a cycle that keeps going always.
It's funny. This refers to actually both of you. When you guys were with Wilson and with you, there's 2 moments. There's one moment per band where it really kind of changes the game on how you're received. Not so much, well, pretty much on the ship, of course, but just how a lot of people, there's that moment in bands' lives. And I won't say this as Shiprock is not your band's life, but it's a big moment for a lot of people. Is when Wilson, with Chad and Wilson, when they did our Super Bowl halftime show. Yeah. Where it just felt like I don't know what else we can do to make this so explosive and crazy and amazing, and cheerleaders and bombast and confetti. It was fucking awesome. And yours was the beach show last year.
Oh yeah, that beach show was crazy, man.
That was crazy. It was so good. And it's like it's 120 degrees. You guys are out there just killing it in jeans. I'm like, so yeah, man. And personally, I'm speaking for all Shiprockers on both accounts and saying, as someone who works for it, but also as a fan, I'm like, crushed both times in both instances.
Thank you.
One of those pivotal moments where you're like, in 20 years, we look like Shiprocked. It'll still be in probably year 32 at the time. We'll all be in the grave. Kids will be running it. We'll look back at those moments and go, "Yep, that was turning points."
Yeah. Oh yeah, man! Especially that beach show.
Thank you both. Really thank you guys for.
Yeah, that was epic.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I know I posted a clip of that beach show. I did some weird Michael Jackson 720 spin. I don't even know how that happened. So that's
we got some great shots of you getting air. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the photo is all that. You could anything could have happened in that moment, but that photo, epic. Everybody thinks it's epic. I think somebody broke their leg while you were playing. I remember.
No way.
I know somebody broke their leg that day or hurt themselves very badly that day.
Lord.
I want to say it was at your beach show, but hey, only that person
probably was.
Yeah. Do you have any like immediate turning around and thinking about like the particular situation we're in with the pandemic and your tour going away, and we just talked about you have a record that you finished recording that has been essentially just like put on pause.
Yeah, man, I'm so excited about that coming out, man.
Yeah, so how are you, how's the spirit in your camp with all the guys and your team members? Like, do you guys have conversations about what's next and when you're going to be able to implement that,
It really is just about, honestly, it's just the whole conversation, I guess within the whole music industry, is just staying relevant for artists, Mm-hmm. That's why you see a lot of IG Live and, me, I just decided, I like to do the IG Live too, but this is my time to be creative. So that's why I put out these remixes and things like that. Because I get to show another side, my producing side, and what I've been doing. This is how I came up, is remixing rock songs. So I'm like, oh shit, I got a chance to put it out, and label not really on trip, they encouraging me. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, y'all, I'm about to go crazy. That's why I'm shooting music videos, all that kind of stuff, man. And I'm really just being creative. Shit I should have been doing from a long time ago. But now I'm forcing myself into situations. So that's super cool. But like I said, I got an amazing album I made with Matt Good.
Oh, sick.
They calling it genius, bro. That's the word they're using, is genius.
That's awesome, man.
So that's why I'm like, bro, I need this to come out, but I need a tour with it too, you know what I'm saying? Right. I want everything to come out properly. So it's definitely, it's a mind fuck, dude. It's a mind fuck.
I got to give a quick shout out. The guy we're talking about who hurt himself during your beach show was Colin Henry. So give a shout out to Colin, please. Just
Colin, that's right.
Shout out Colin, man. Is he better? Yes, he'll be better.
Dude, I'm so sorry about your leg, man, but like it was probably awesome. It was
awesome, dude. What a moment. Yeah. Yeah, stories.
See, I was right off the stage and just laying down because I was done. So I didn't see that was going on. That's crazy.
Hey, can I ask a quick question from one of our Shiprockers, Jennifer? She wants to know who's your inspiration.
Well, my inspiration, as far as music goes, is Tupac Shakur. As far as rock and roll goes, I say At the Drive-In and Rancid and Bad Brains and Rage Against the Machine for sure. Those are my go-tos though. But my overall that got me into music is Tupac. So.
Man, Tupac and At the Drive-In kind of are a good mesh for you, man.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah, you described me. That's basically what it is.
Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know about I'm a huge At the Drive-In fan too. I didn't know about that you were inspired by them. How did that come about? Do you remember when you first heard that band, by the way, or the first band that made you say the first act that said I have to be in a band?
Well, I forgot when I heard At the Drive. I think my old, way back, my old man that told me about At the Drive-In to check them out. And so I started checking them out and I was like, yo, this is fucking dope. And then I saw that David Letterman, I think it was David Letterman or whatever show they did on the late night show. And I was like, yo, this is insane. You can act like that on stage? I know like rules. There ain't no rules, bro. You can fucking go wild. So that's what kind of upped me up. Yeah. So that helped my stage performance. And then when I saw the Pearl Jam documentary, that's when I really said, okay. I was watching it on the way from Europe on the plane, and I was just like, well, hold on. Why am I not doing this type of shit on stage? Like, what the fuck? Are there rules? So I had to take it up another notch.
Well, yeah, you got those guys, and then you watch early HR with Bad Brains, you go, oh, that's
exactly.
Fuck.
So yeah. Okay. I like to look at things from a performance standpoint too. So yeah, that helped me. I think somebody's son, I don't know.
Well, listen, man, thank you for answering that question for her, please, because that's something we're all interested in, because we always want to know what all the artists, were you guys like, we're not always the first record you bought, because it's usually something your parents gave you.
Yeah.
You know, but like what inspired you? So thank you so much for answering that.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I want to talk about these remixes, man, because they're not only, like I said, really good, but they're always interesting song choice, and the production on it is great. You said you kind of started doing music this way. Can you kind of take us from, I guess, reaching back to your origins of how it all kind of came together? Can you start from the beginning? And
yeah. So I was already I had learned how to make beats when I was younger already. We had a MPC.
Yeah.
This thing. We had MPC, and we had Fruity Loops, and we didn't know how to use no MPC, so we was just like, fuck it, we're gonna learn Fruity Loops. So I learned the Fruity Loops, and so I started making beats on that. So we wanted to rap, so I tried to make beats and rap and all that. Then I was in high school, so a girl had broke up with me. My ex-girlfriend broke up with me. So I was all pissed and shit. So I was like, you know what? I want to scream at her, man. Yeah. So I said, let me take a rock song and sample it, and then I'm gonna rap on the rock song so I can scream. And then from there, I just started doing that. Came out with a mixtape called Gangsta Rock that went good on MySpace, sampling rock songs. Then I did another one called Rock and Roll Gangsta, and then another one called Bella Horizonte. So all of that had just got popping. And then I moved out to LA, started grinding, and then I changed it. So it wasn't more so the sampling. Then it turned into my first album, Burt School Work That, I made with Ross Robinson. So it just turned to heavy rock. So that's when I started getting down that kind of route. Like, oh yeah, this is it, because I can perform, I can go wild with it. You know, so I went down that for a whole long time. Then Flag Channel came out as the one that y'all got introduced to, you know what I'm saying, that took me there. And then work on this new album, which is epic. So I never really got to show my old school style of doing shit. So now this quarantine come through, I'm like, oh, well, let me show them how I used to get down remixing rock songs.
Yeah.
So that's where this come back into play. And now I'm even better making beats. So that's why those come out so sick, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I make them like, you know what I'm saying? I make them like in about fucking 30 minutes.
That's awesome.
Just write it and then shoot a little quick video on the cell phone and boom, just like that. So
you said something that I was going to talk about this, but you kind of already answered it. For most people, they don't probably realize that you've been doing this for quite some time. This isn't just like The Ship is a great jumping point for for an introduction to a band like this in the rock world.
Oh,
you've been around for years. In fact, when we first toured together, I told you that I remember going to see you open up for Mindless Self-Indulgence.
Yeah, Mindless
2011 or 12 or something like that. Before
cool,
that,
man.
I saw you at Warped Tour. Before that tour.
I've been in this shit for a long time, bro. For real. I've been in for a long time, dude.
What keeps you going? That's the thing. Like, you went through a lot of changes, right? You started making beats on your MPC through Fruity Loops to try and rap, and then you heard, you know, this new idea came in your head, how you can merge these two worlds together, and then birthed this record with Ross Robinson that took you to see the world for the first time. Like, what keeps you going? Coming through and up and down, you know, all these years.
And it's funny you speak of Mindless Self-Indulgence, because when I got the Mindless Self-Indulgence tour, I was just like, yo, how the hell I get this shit? Then I found it after that James Gunn, the director of Guardians of the Galaxy, is the one who put me on there, because he was a fan of my music.
Yeah.
So this big Hollywood director was a fan of my music and got me on tour because he was friends with Mindless Self-Indulgence.
Yeah.
And I got cool with James Gunn on that tip. That was fucking dope. And then I was just like, yo, bro, because he was working on Guardians of the Galaxy too. So I had told him, I was like, yo, bro, put me in the movie. Put me
Yeah.
I was like, put my song in the movie, though.
Yeah.
And he goes, he says, oh, I'm sorry, man. We only doing 70s music in there. I was like, oh, that was a fucking lie. You know, why you lying to me, dude?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then when the movie come out, it's really all 70s music in the movie.
You're like, oh, damn.
We had a quick question from Rosalind from Shiprock. She wanted to know anything about the Bring the Noise thing you did with Leo. Is that something that's gonna be recorded, be available? Or is that?
I don't know yet. I don't know how Leo does it, because I just, I'm kind of featured on Leo's stuff, and he's a YouTube guy, so he posts that thing on YouTube, and it's boom, millions.
So YouTube only right now.
Yeah, I think it's YouTube only. Same with my remixes. I just throw them out for YouTube or something like that.
Okay.
Because I get, when you're using other people's music, I guess it gets kind of deeper when it comes to the business.
Yeah, they get a little lawyers get involved.
Yeah, that type of shit. So yeah, I just put my shit out for free. So I'm pretty sure he probably do the same.
Hey,
sorry,
Chad. No, please.
No.
No, I didn't want to step away from what you're saying because I was going to go in a different direction here.
You should do that because I was going to talk about Jimmy.
All right, so we're in this kind of like stay-at-home order right now, and you're a physical guy. What's going on? What are you doing to stay fit, man? What are you doing to get that?
Oh man, home workouts, man. I'm on the home workout.
How's that working out for you? You about bored of those?
Yeah, I'm stuck on push-ups and pull-ups and things like that. And I'm right next to the mountain, the observatory right here. So I hike up the mountain. I could do that. They didn't close that off so much, so we could walk up the street. It just opened it actually. Or I'll be home here doing pull-ups. I got a bar where I do I can kind of dip lower on the push-ups and things of that nature, and jump rope. Like that's how I stay fit.
Okay. So they opened up Runyon Canyon now?
Yeah, they opened it back up. Everything opened up again.
Hey, we had a question from Jill. She wants to know what's your next tattoo.
Oh man. Actually, the next tattoo I wanted was a Ninja Turtles tattoo because I fucking love Ninja Turtles.
Which one? Are you getting the whole game?
I want to get it, but I want a Ninja Turtles Michelangelo eating pizza, so I need to get that one for sure.
Nice.
That's a must.
Hey, can I ask another question? We want to bring in some more questions because there's some really good ones tonight. So who's your dream tour?
My dream tour. Y'all see me right now? All right.
Oh yeah.
Good.
About to do some push-ups?
You gonna knock out some push-ups, bro? Some dips?
My dream tour just came through, man, that I can't do. Asking Alexandria, Falling in Reverse, and Wage War, man. That was gonna be the one to take it to the next level, man. So until that come about, so I got to say that's my dream tour right now because I knew what was gonna happen from that. You get what I'm saying?
Is that been backburnered, but that tour is still gonna happen, or?
Oh yeah, it's still gonna happen. It's still gonna happen.
So your dream tour is upcoming, so you're good.
Yeah, it's upcoming, but definitely a dream tour because I've been touring so much, and that's a dream tour for sure. Because big places, big venue, big names, just like wow.
Yeah, and good open-minded crowds.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Well, that was a part of my my spiel is how awesomely welcomed in the shiprock culture is one thing, but rock and roll, we're seeing a resurgence of what I fucking love the collaborations. I love artists come together for no other reason other than maybe loving each other's work, or they're just creative people who are hearing different voices that should be on the record that shouldn't be their voice or whatever it is, or if it's just like keeping the camaraderie alive. And you're one of the champions of that. I mean, Wilson had you on our remix of Fuck Up My Eye. You've had Twisted, you've had Asking Alexandria. I mean, the list just keeps going on. All sorts of different places too that you're able to fit in.
Yeah.
And how does that feel? Like, how does that come about? How does it feel? And is it weird to be called on by some of your like constituents, some of the people who you like grew up listening to, and now you're going to be touring with them, but you're going to be on the record?
Crazy though, man. You know, it's super dope. Like the homie Seth from Crazy Town. I got something with him coming out soon, and it's like, whoa, that's the homie from Crazy Town. That's fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wait, that Shifty Shell Shock is that what you said?
Yeah, I got a song with him coming soon. It's fucking dope. We shot a little video and everything, man. So
what is it? I just kind of curious. What is he doing these days? It's been like.
Oh, he got like an underground scene kind of going on, just going like real hardcore shit underground that he's trying to build up, and he got like a little small fan base to it too. That's big, it's kind of huge, but they just like real deep in his shit too, which is crazy. So he building it up slowly, man, and it's getting dope. Especially with the shit he made with me. Oh, it's gonna be fucking crazy, man.
Crazy Town. I just like.
Yeah, I know everybody, man.
Wow, good. Well, good for him. Good for going. Hey, man, dispel a rumor. That guy's not Jack Nicholson's son, is he? All right, good. Because that was a rumor going for a long time. I was like, what? No,
I gotta ask him. Actually, I'll ask him.
What mother?
Where did you hear that? I never heard. That's
on the
internet
forever. It's been on the internet forever, dude. I was like, what? No,
I don't think so. I'll ask him.
Shit. Hey, good gig if you can get it. But damn.
Yeah. What if you say, "Oh yeah, I am"?
That song was huge. I mean, That song was fucking huge. You know, like one of the last things that Wilson got asked to do a tour with them right when we decided we were going to, you know, call it Capoots. And we're like, okay, so this is crazy. This band that you know, kind of like came out of nowhere in the new metal hip hop rock scene back in the 2000s is now like not only knows who the band that I'm in is, so but now is asking us to tour. And then you know, how does that feel? Like that's, I guess, like, are you shocked, or has this just become part of your norm now? You're just like,
well, yeah, I got so much crazy stories that is kind of part of my norm a little bit now. Like, I don't be too shocked with some of the shit because I know I'm working hard, so I know when you work hard, things will come. But I had so much crazy things, you know. Sometimes it's like always something new, so it takes me aback a little bit. Like when I was in Download Festival in 2012, I think it was. I'm the first artist ever to play 3 stages at Download Festival. You know, nobody ever played 3 stages
in one weekend.
Yeah, except me. Yeah, so that's fucking dope too.
How?
And then when I was on the stage,
you did 3 shows in 1 weekend at Download.
It's insane, man. Yeah. And then when I was working one stage, I looked to the left and the whole corn is just sitting there watching me, bro. So I was like, what the fuck? You get what I'm saying? Got stories like that. You know, Chino is the homie. Like Chino, I used to babysit Chino kids from the Deftones. Fucking crazy, you know? Yeah. It's just, you know, people have to bring it up for me to kind of tell the stories because it's so much different. Like my old band was, like when I first started out with my first album was Kelly Scott from Failure I had on drums.
What?
Yeah, and I had Tom Capone from Quicksand.
What? What?
Yeah, that was my first band.
What?
Well, we're going what? You know, we're like, what?
I mean, that was my first band, dude. Fucking Kelly went on tour with me for a while, and Tom Capone was for a while.
Hey, and if you get a chance, if you talk to Tom, ask him when the fuck he's gonna put Handsome back together.
Oh yeah, please, for me too.
Please, come on, man.
I ain't talked to Tom in a long time though.
You got his number, right?
I ain't seen him for a while because he was kind of going through things at the time too. So it was just always. And I was so young.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
No, it's not fair. Will you call him right now on this?
But he was the homie, and me and him used to hike all the time, bro. Like, they was my band for a while, man. It's crazy. I got some crazy shit, man. It's just, you know, when you bring it up, is how I come with it.
You said something pretty cool about the Corn guys. You know, they're on side stage watching you perform. And
I don't fucking die on y'all.
What's that? Are you okay?
Yeah, make sure my phone charger don't die on you.
When you mentioned what you said about Corn being side stage, I can recall very vividly many times on the ship, and you know, post the ship so many times in our career where I looked next to, you know, look across the stage and I'm expecting maybe see my girlfriend or, you know, one of our guys' girlfriends, and maybe like our sound guy or whatever it is that's standing there being like, everything okay? But then you see like somebody that you like grew up loving, listening to, appreciating what you're doing. Taking that and putting that into shiprock culture, that sort of love, do you see it like when you see a band guy that you love, that you respect or whatever, watching your set live on that ship, have you seen a return in that sort of time, that person's investment of their time and watching you? Like, have they taken you on a tour, things like that?
Oh yeah. Tours not so much. Maybe it's like few do that. I get the tour. Some are just, you know, they word is bond. You know what I'm saying? They word, just the word. They'll go out in a magazine and say, "Yo, Hyro was the shit." Yeah. Like Jonathan Davis said, my album at that time was his favorite album of 2012. You know, so that went a long way. So that's something I can just tell. You feel me? So shit like that happens from me. You know, like Fred Durst showed me a lot of love in Australia when I was in Soundwave in Australia. Fred Durst showed me mad love, bro. Like, you do little side shows, and he came through. I was just performing at a little small show, like, you know, before the festival, and I look in the crowd and Fred Durst right there. Yeah. Next thing you know, I go do my show. He right there, watch the whole show. Then when he had his big show, he said, "Hey, you want to do Nookie?" I was like, "Oh, fuck yeah, I want to go do Nookie." You know what I'm saying? And he goes, "You know the words?" I was like, "Oh, nah, I don't know the words."
I know every syllable.
Another question. It's been so far in the thread. A lot of things are coming really fast, which is awesome, by the way. Were you working on something with Nonpoint?
Oh, 9 Point? Yeah. No, I was on tour with 9 Point and stuff.
Okay,
like
but you weren't working on any material with them.
I know music. Yeah, we gotta work. Okay. Actually, that's who I'm gonna call on for some things too, though. I know I'm gonna do a 9 Point remix, and then for the album, when I'm doing features, is I need to ask some people to come sing certain things too. Cause I'm singing too, but it's kind of better if I get somebody else. You feel me?
Yeah, get it. You know the part. That's it. Know what voice you need. You're hearing in your head. You're like, it's not mine.
Voice I'm hearing in my head. Like I sound good. I'm surprised. Like I'm doing some singing on this album. I'm surprised, but I'd rather get somebody bigger to sing.
Hey, listen, I got to bring up a quick thing because he's been banging on here about it. Lane Arnold?
Oh yeah, Lane, man. What's up?
You got any memories of early Texas tours? You wanted to ask? I got to throw that in there.
I got too much memories. So Lane is the main man. Showed me lots of love before all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? He used to bring me out in Texas on rap shows, rock shows. He'll get the tour bus and everything because he would promote us. So he get the tour bus. So like he brought me on there with Bone Thugs and Harmony. Who else? He had me on, bro. He had me on with so much dope bands and shit like that. And so he helped me kind of hone my craft doing those shows around Texas, man. So epic, bro. Lane is the man. Dude. All right. He just took me to a Judas Priest show the other day when we was in Texas too. Fuck yeah.
All right, very good. All right, Chad, you want? I'll just continue on, man. Sorry, I had to throw it in. I gotta
I'm literally just riffing. I feel like it's a little bit like Hyro and I go back, and not only have we toured with each other.
That's good, man. Everyone wants to hear these great stories. This is a seriously entertaining segment. So keep it up, please.
Yeah, man, I got stories for days, man. It's like I said, y'all just bring it up because it don't really come to my mind. Like I got a song I did with so I got it recorded somewhere. I can't find the fucking song, but me, Chino, Tom Capone, and Kelly doing "Dead Wrong" cover by Biggie and Eminem. It's so goddamn fit.
It's up in your top left part of your cupboard box.
Yeah, I can see it right up there. Right over there.
I gotta find the song. It's fucking, and Chino does Eminem verse, and he does this long scream that goes on so fucking long, bro. It's insane, man.
That dude has always been a hero of mine. And hear you talk about him, like, babysitting his kids and being on music being on albums and tracks with him and things like that. Did you tour with the Deftones? Do you have any like fun?
Yeah, I toured with them in Australia. This was my mess up because this is when I was doing when I had kind of stopped from my last album and I did rap. So he took me on tour rapping. So it was me, Let Live, and the Deftones.
Wow.
And then so Let Live is Jason from FIFA right now. That was his old band. Mm-hmm. And we went out there and murdered it, but I was like, well, fuck, shit, I should have had my band at this goddamn tour instead of fucking rapping because this crowd is crazy, you know what I'm saying? But I did a good job, so I was happy.
Oh, so you went out with just like yourself?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was on my rap shit at that time.
Damn.
It was between Flag Channel and Bird School work there.
Yeah. I was watching. So one of my all-time current favorites is Tyler the Creator, and I was watching two of his more recent live shows the other day on YouTube. Specifically the Flower Boy record and this massive production. Right, he's got these falling down trees. It looks like he's in a forest on like huge stage. It's just him. No band, no DJ, no nothing. Just him in this space. And I kept thinking in the back of my head, like, how nerve-wracking is that gotta be? Like, it's just there's not even like another person to look at this moment.
I know.
Like if they divert their eyes away from you, they just see wall, or whatever it is. So
that's fucking, when you could do that type of production is insane. Sometimes I wish I could do it, but then at the same time, I would be like, bro, I don't want nothing to take away from my goddamn show. Like, you know how I get down.
Right.
Give me some fireworks. Yeah. And that's about it, man. Give me some flames. That's all I want, some flames when I get down,
Yeah, I mean, like if you stripped all of that stuff away, it's still just a guy on stage, like.
Yeah, so that's the real true, saying thing. Like I like how Travis Scott does it too. He does similar ways, it's just him on stage in a dope production.
Yeah.
So that's sick. But if I did get to that level, I don't even know if I'd want like crazy production because when it's a band, it's more so I wouldn't want nothing taken away from what we do. You get what
Yeah,
I'm
the
saying?
personal emotion, the feeling that you're getting from there.
Yeah,
Like,
I want some lights and some flames, maybe that's it.
Yeah, you have a physical band. Those guys attack their
Yeah.
instruments to go with you. So it's a very powerful thing. I don't think really you need maybe a neon light up sign to,
Yeah, that's about it.
use wizards out of it or some shit. That's about all you need, man, because the rest is just physicality.
yeah,
That's
or just a can of
exactly
of hairspray and a lighter. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe when I get older and I can't move so much, I have all the goddamn production for you.
Yeah, we were wheeling you around. All right, get out there. Make us some money.
Have dancers and everything. I have a whole shit going on.
That was always my dream. My dream was always like you taking it back to the Shiprock stage show with the for the football show, for the halftime show. Like getting the girls to do the dancing and stuff, Justin. It was like one of those moments where like, this is what I've always wanted. when you're like coming up with these situations, like for instance, talking about your band guys, because they're all lovely dudes, man. Like not only are they great players, but they're really, really awesome, genuinely great human beings. I spent a lot of time with them, so I know. How did you find those guys? And like you mentioned, you've had different band members and things like that. More or less, like can you walk us through like the process of how your group, as we know it, exists?
Oh, right now. Oh yeah, how I got them was they was in another band. I'm forgetting the name of the band. They'll be mad at me if I forget the name of that band. I got hit up by Don, who when I was on my old label, Don, he used to do Century Media back in the days. And so Don was like, yo, I got some people, that you could probably that would work good with you. You get what I'm saying? Because I was looking for like a younger kind of vibe, you know what I'm saying? That I could have a younger band and things like that. Hungry. And he put me in touch with them, man. Davey and Troy. And Maddie was just a neighbor across, right, from me. So it just all worked out perfectly, bro. And I didn't know they would get down like that because in their old band, they was like more alternative. So they really kind of was constricted to what they do. And I was like, bro, y'all got to move. Y'all with me. I mean, y'all going to have to do
Picking them up by their shirt collar and throwing them around.
Yeah, so they probably went too far now.
It's crazy to think that like you had so many, at that point in your career, you had Don from Century Media, somebody like that, like knowing just what you're capable of doing as a human, and finding the tools that you needed to get the job done. He gave me the tools, because they wanted me to, just get the shit. They wanted it to be super dope, because they know what I'm capable of, and I've been in this for a long time and been out in LA for a long time, so it's almost like, man, everybody just want to see me win. You get what I'm saying? Because they know what I'm capable of, so they all just like push to see me win. And so when they see these opportunities come, they like, it's almost like everybody just get together to try to help. You get what I'm saying? So then this big tour coming was like the one where like, man, it's that time. So that's why I'm like, oh shit, here we go, some bullshit. Corona. So. They can't take Corona, nothing, no pandemic can take away what you have inside of you. True. Any artist that's passionate about what they do. When you're at home, I'll be honest.
That's the strangest.
What's that?
That's the greatest statement and the craziest statement ever. No pandemic can take away ...
Yeah, well, it's your will, and like I get jealous. Like I'll be honest with you. Like I was watching your shit the other day, and like I'm having fun, and I watch more videos. I go back to them all the time. Whenever you pop up in my news feed, I always look at what else is going on because I love listening to those music videos, your TikTok things, and I think, man, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should go in, and then I sit down for a second and I start eating a cereal or whatever, or drinking a coffee, be like, that's what I'm gonna do next. And then something sidetracks me, whether that's from, my other shit that's going on in my life, or just something outside in the world. And you can hone in. How do you?
Oh shit! I mean, I thank you for that though. But I mean, I know what you're talking about. So it's tough to hone in though sometimes, bro. It took me a minute to hone in, especially that TikTok bullshit. I don't fucking, bro. It took me forever to get on that TikTok. Now I'm killing TikTok, bro. I got like it's like a different fan base though, because I do the workouts. Yeah. So I started doing push-ups, and then you could duet with people. So it was this black dude who's light skinned, and so I was like, okay, let me duet with him. So I did the duet with him, and now I got this whole fan base of just fucking black women just loving me. And
so I'm sorry, dude. I'm laughing at you going, I'm killing TikTok.
Oh yeah, I'm killing TikTok, bro. I got like, bro, it's almost 6,000 followers right now. It's just going.
I don't even know what that is. Is that a lot? I don't even know on that.
Oh, yeah, well, shit, for the beginning, it's a lot, but some have millions of followers. You know, for what I did,
you ain't got that kind of time.
Oh, nah, that's insane, bro.
You just gotta do push-ups, be Hyro.
Yeah, you would do good on TikTok though, bro. Like the thing with TikTok is you can go viral overnight if you do something that crazy. You get what I'm saying? So that's what happened to me. Is mine went like boom overnight, and then I just started seeing like, whoa, what the fuck is happening? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it used to be one night stands that would make me go viral overnight. Now it's TikTok.
Yeah, it's like joking. Different fan base on TikTok. It's
whole different fan base. I'm gonna try. I've been thinking. I looked at your videos. I watched everybody else's TikTok things. I looked at the platform. I'm like, yeah, I could probably do some stupid things on here.
Yeah, you kill it, bro. You would kill it. Once you get an understanding of it, bro, you blow that thing up, man.
Oh man, I'm on it. That's what I'm gonna do right after this. Kim's gonna hate me. You coming to dinner? I'm like, TikToking, babe.
TikToking. TikTok. You know, it's out of my comfort zone because you know I'm like you hear the music I make hardcore music and shit like that, but
yeah,
it's like, bro, I gotta fucking do what I gotta do to get you know, the people, you know, and I want to reach the youth. You get what I'm saying too? I want to reach the younger generation as well, and they on TikTok, all this kind of shit. So to bring them in, to give them a message is what I basically want to do. So I gotta find ways to bring the youth in. I gotta find ways to bring people in so they can get this major message I'm trying to put out. You know what I'm saying?
And it's good for the whole. It's good for the whole. You know, like that youth energy is what a lot of times rock and roll. I talk about it all the time. You and I have had many conversations about this, about how do you get them to pay attention? How do you get them to see the other side? And if you're not leaning into what is their lives, like you have to take yourself outside of the idea. Like I don't get it. It's not my thing. Well, it doesn't fucking matter because like somebody else is doing it and they're going to be doing it regardless. So you either figure it out and you teach.
Yeah, or you get left behind, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get left behind. And the thing is, it's like when I changed from big jeans to skinny jeans, bro. I was like, oh man, I gotta put on these fucking skinny jeans because and now I gotta make the change.
What you do with all those Jenko jeans?
Yeah, the Jenkos, my Jenkos.
Oh
had
man,
to change my Jenkos.
I used to not be. I wouldn't buy them unless I could fit them around my head.
Yeah, exactly, dude. You know, so it's a crazy thing for me because you know it's a part of you as an artist that's like, bro, I don't want to do this shit. But then again, this ain't the 90s. This ain't early 2000s. You know, like you would never see Rage Against the Machine on fucking TikTok or some shit like that. But if they was around today, you wouldn't know who the fuck they was. You know, so
you would see Beastie Boys on TikTok. I feel like Beastie Boys.
You would see Beastie Boys on TikTok.
Like there's certain personalities that work on, you know, and
you're so right about that. Yeah, you're true. That's a true thing.
Hey, someone asked Hyro, Jesus.
Hyro, I like that.
It's the right. I don't even know what day. We got casino hours right now in this world. Listen, Pyro, that's a good. Bring that into your show.
Just lanes.
We're just. Listen, someone wanted. You have any good stories from Shiprocks? They can be PG or R. We're all adults here.
Shit, I mean, my favorite stories is you know getting up there performing and doing the moves and shit that I did, but man, any crazy stories was in the casino, and honestly, I don't remember too much.
Yeah, that's no man's land after midnight.
Yeah, it's kind of no man's. I guess doing Sabotage karaoke drunk as fuck was an epic moment. It's shit, bro. But oh yeah, I got stories where my cigarette broke and a homie fixed the cigarette. Like he showed me, he fixed a broken cigarette. And made it work again. So that was kind of magic. You know,
I remember jewel or anything like that. Paper and tobacco, not a jewel.
Yeah, it's not a tool
for him. Life hack.
Life hack. He life hacked the cigarette, bro. That was amazing.
Jokes on you.
Many different things. Super glue. Yeah, super glue. But a specific story, I can't even tell you right now, man. I had too much fun up there, man.
I think every day, if I can chime in on that, I think every day is a specific different story, and they all kind of like at the end of it you can't remember anything because it all feels like the one moment, which was just like I was on a ship. That's it. That's all I know.
And I make friends with everybody too, so I just be like, man, I'm fucking having fun.
Yeah, for sure. How are we doing? Is there any other questions out there, Justin? I know it's good. We're coming up on.
They all want more R-rated stories, but there's nothing. You can't make that shit up. I mean,
R-rated stuff. I wish
I can tell you, every time I saw you at the casino, you were just against the bar, chilling, talking to people. There
That's
was
basically,
nothing,
yeah.
you know.
I mean, look, my biggest story would be me creating like a circle sitting down at the casino. That was about it, though, because we all sat down.
Perfect. Yeah. You're getting the people to relax. Good.
Yeah, we sat down, but yeah, that's it. I be chilling at the casino and kicking it.
So when you say you sat down, was that like a circle jerk type sort of thing?
Oh, bro, we had like a whole circle sitting down. Not circle jerking, but
so not R-rated.
Was it like a camp circle? Like,
yeah, it was like right in the middle of
sing a
the
song,
floor,
kid.
and everybody joined in, and they gave us a bucket of beer, and we called that a good time. You know what I'm saying?
So it wasn't even spin the bottle. You guys were just sitting in a circle.
Yeah, spin the bottle. That should have happened. And spin the bottle. That would have been R-rated, I guess.
Yeah. Depending on how far it went, I suppose.
The results.
How far it goes.
And who could fit that bottle in their asshole? That's for sure.
So to kind of catch some people coming on late, Hyro, if you real quick, catch people up to speed on not really what you've been doing this summer. Everyone knows you've been being creative, but when this kind of like goes down and everyone's kind of back at it, what are your plans?
Oh, my plans, yeah, hit the road, man.
And
you know
that tour is with?
My tour, yeah, with Asking Alexandria, Wage War, Falling in Reverse, man. I'm gonna hit the road, put out my new album with Mac Good, which, you know what I'm saying, they call it, you know, people using the word genius and shit like that, bro. It's fucking epic. I'm real proud of this album. I'm not gonna lie, man. Killer choruses, and your boy singing some on there too, man. It sounds dope. And yeah, man.
And let me ask you, is it intimidating to go from rapping and that thing to kind of going into like more singing melodic stuff?
Oh yeah, it's fucking intimidating as fuck. But you know, I got a cool voice though. I wasn't really tripping. I ain't mad at it. I got a cool voice now. You know, I gotta just translate it live because you know they could sauce me up a little bit better when I'm doing it like that. But when I get live, so I can't wait to start. I practiced some the other day, man. It was fucking dope, man. So
I think live, all bets are off because it's the energy that's gonna sell it. You know?
Yeah, exactly. The energy can sell, but it's fucking dope, man. I love it.
Hey, we got another question for Michelle. Who would you like to collaborate with?
Who I like to collaborate with?
Yeah.
Man, that's a good idea. I think I want to do something with Bad Wolves for sure. You know, Bad Wolves would be epic. Hailstorm is another one because Lizzie, like I said, that's a cool story right here. I toured with Hailstorm. They was like, that's Lane. That was one of my first tours too with Hailstorm when it was super young. You know what I'm saying? RJ was super young, couldn't drink and all that shit. It was fucking crazy, man. You know, yeah. I think their mom and dad was the tour managers and stuff at that time too, man. It was fucking. We was all super young, dude. It was crazy, man. But
yeah, you guys were all that. Everyone's like first tour, right? First album type stuff.
Yeah, man, it was insane. Yeah, I think that's the first one Lane had brought me on, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was Hailstorm. Right. And my first actual tour was with the Alcoholics, the rap group, the Alcoholics, back in the day.
Okay, yeah, that one does have. Tour. That one has who's the actor that's in that? Scott Conn?
No. That's you're talking about another band. You're talking about the other.
That's
fuck, the name is throwing me. I know which one you're talking about though. That was
anyone out there in Shipwalk World know who Scott Conn was a part of a rap group?
Yeah, he was with Alchemist and somebody else in that group. I forget the name.
Damn it! All right, sorry, blew that one.
Yeah, I know that group though, but not the Alcoholics is a Taz and what's his name? Tash and I forget their names right now, but yeah, it's fucking old school hip hop West Coast group, man, that took me out. And then after that, I went on tour with El Nino. El Nino fucking took me to Brazil.
Wow, Brazil with El Nino?
Oh man, that was so epic, dude. That was fucking amazing. And I didn't have a band at that time. I just had me and my DJ, and it was fucking crazy, bro. I was playing the mixtape stuff that I did. And I got a standing ovation too. It was epic.
That's awesome, dude.
That band was the Hooligans.
The Hooligans. There you go. The Hooligans. Yeah.
I Googled. I cheated, man. I'm sorry.
I think it was, who was it? Scott Conn is Alchemist and the sports presentator dude. I forget his name. He was in one of the sports. I think he was rapping back then, if I'm not mistaken. In that group. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's awesome. That's a crazy first. First, what happened after El Nino? Where did you? Who?
Oh, El Nino, yeah. El Nino. After I did El Nino, I think that was Hailstorm. After El Nino's Hailstorm. And then I did so much stuff, man. You know, the Warped Tour 2012 was insane. I was out there with MGK when he was young. Fucking
I was
my son.
Yeah.
Yeah. Funny story is with MGK. So Kevin Lyman had put me up because he knew I was rapping too. So he mixed me in with the rockers and the rappers. And one time he put me on a rap show. Where it was me, MGK, Mod's son, and he put me before Mod. I was like, bro, I can't do this. This is gonna be bad. I already know it's gonna be fucking horrible, dude. Why put me here right now? Oh, when I got on that stage, there's just a bunch of little girls. I lost. Fucking pissed. We want MGK. Oh, fuck y'all.
Have you ever been booed off stage, or like maybe not even booed off stage? Like that's a great moment. Warped Tour is like another day, another dollar. But if you've been on a situation where, because you're like, it's a big ass fucking thing, a big circus. When you're on like a tour with like maybe one or two other bands, you know, going pretty well, and then you hit the stage, and for some reason in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, some dude just throws a piece of actual human shit at you, or you know, whatever the stories like that.
Yeah, I did. Another tour I did, Hollywood Undead back in the days. Hollywood Undead showed me mad love. I made a dope song with them too. Oh man, I hope they put that out, bro. That song is sick, man. I just made a new one with them too. But Hollywood Undead took me. I had one of them shows where I was fucking hipster Rage Against the Machine right here. That's one of my favorite lines.
Did somebody say that out loud?
Yeah, somebody
like,
said. I heard them say,
oh my god,
hipster Rage Against the Machine.
Man, I remember this. Is that where it ended, or did anybody rally behind this guy? You're like, yeah, it is. Or is it just done?
I just was rocking, man. You know, it's just so crazy when you do different shows, and you got, you know, some people not gonna fuck with it, or they fuck with it, they like it, but they don't want to show they like it because they came for the one band. You ever get that person that don't fuck with that? In rap, you get that a lot too, man. You try to but they just came for, like, I did a show with 21 Savage in Texas. I saw one girl, she wanted to dance, but she was just waiting for 21 Savage the whole time.
Yeah.
So when that guy plays, I don't even know who's singing or anything when there's like 50 people on stage that don't need to be there. I'm like, which one of this is, who's 21 up here? Because I don't know who's singing. Yeah, rap music is a whole different ball game. It's crazy. They 30 people that don't need to be on stage for no goddamn reason. Yeah. Hey, we got another question with the COVID thing. I hate even calling it a name. I just want to ignore it. I know, true. Are there any lyrics now? Anything like ideas coming for like lyrics for songs coming up addressing this time in our country? Or I kind of address stuff on my remixes a little bit, but I don't know. I made my album before, so I was seeing some of it occur. So I speak of things, but you know, I don't really never put nothing up front because I don't really know what's going on. And then we in this conspiracy world where everybody got fucking conspiracies and all kind of shit now. So I don't want to come across like that too. So I kind of just hit to a point. So when I do speak on things, you get what I'm saying, but I also like to keep it poetic as well. So I never. Yeah. By the time. Yeah, the time you sing about murder hornets, they're already going to be extinct. Yeah, exactly. You don't want to be. Yeah, you don't want to be. There you go. I don't like to time my music, man. You know, because after this Corona shit, you know, I hope it gets done. But they're gonna scare us with some other shit, like the murder hornets, or they're gonna scare us with some other fucking thing. Remember Y2K? They scared us. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely, dude. Yeah. They always got some new shit for us to be scared of, man. You feel me? So. That's why it's like you can't keep up with it, you know. That's why I try to keep it poetic and never time my music. Well, Chad, I mean, you got any last questions? You given us an hour of your time, man, and we can't thank you anymore. Chad, anything you want to finish with? Oh man, just thank y'all. Love y'all, ship rockers, man. Everybody stay safe out there. You know, I know everybody tired of this shit now, so yeah, man. I hope we get back running soon, you know, and we can. Like I said, I posted the shit with no moshing and no nothing. Like, what's going on, man? So that'll last about one note. Exactly. Like I said, one note. That's going. Chad? You got anything last for Hyro?
Yeah, two things. One, do you have a title for this record? Are you able to say it or no?
Now I don't even got a title yet, man. I ain't got no title. I'm still thinking about that one. Yeah, I ain't got no title for it yet.
Maybe it's call it Murder Hornets, you know?
Murder. Let's call it COVID.
COVID plus murder hornets.
COVID plus murder hornets.
Now, Hyro, is there, what's the website exactly that people can go to if they still want to purchase music or apparel or whatever?
Oh, HyroTheHero.com, man.
Okay.
You go HyroTheHero.com or
There you go,
King's Road merch. King Road's merch. They got a lot of my stuff over there too. I just posted them today, so y'all can check that out.
All right, guys. So those in Facebook Live world, there you go. If you want to support this gentleman.
Yeah.
Listen, Hyro, awesome time, man. You made us laugh, and you blew our minds with the whole your first band thing. So I got to tell you, I'm now going to go back and be like, oh my God, what a great night. So listen, thank you. We're gonna do a little bit of a close up shop here, guys. We've got a few select cabins left for 2021, so get on those. We're about 95% sold. So if you want to get in and be waving from the ship and not the shore, make sure and go to shiprock.com and book your cabin now. Hyro, we can't thank you enough. Stay safe during the
thank
time.
y'all, man. Y'all stay safe. Thanks, Chad.
We'll see you again. You guys can check out all of his social platforms. Check out his TikTok, which is now
get on the TikTok.
Get him up to 10,000 by midnight, okay?
Exactly.
Tag me in your TikTok,
Shiprockers, guys, thank you again for giving us your Friday night. We're going to continue doing these Making Way sessions. We got a special guest coming up again real soon. We'll announce this next week. We'll have some more viral games coming up so you guys can win prizes. And we just want to thank you guys again for being part of our community and making us what we are after 12 years. And look, man, if we're the first thing going out in 2021 to represent the music industry, then God bless us. All right. So everyone take care, be safe, and we'll talk to you guys again real soon. And again, thanks for giving us your Friday night. Take care,
all right, thank y'all, man.
Bye, everybody.